my friends, my name is Ellen. Welcome back to my Southern Kitchen and the 4th episode of Ellen's ChristKwan Series 2025. Before we begin with the recipe, I forgot to ask y'all, did y'all have a good Thanksgiving? I did. How was yours? Let me know down below in the comment section. It is winter, the holidays, and 'tis the season for gumbo. And today I've got a great gumbo recipe to share with y'all. We're going to make Gullah Gumbo. And the Gullah Gumbo is different than the Louisiana Gumbo. The Gullah Gumbo has a light brown roux, lima beans, and spices like nutmeg. It is a staple in the Lowcountry and the Gullah Geechee community. And my friends, it is so simple and easy to make. The bomb.com delicious, and it is loaded with seafood and smoked meat. Everybody's gonna love and enjoy this. Perfect to serve for Christmas dinner, Kwanzaa dinner, or any time of the year. It will warm up your soul. And I'll post a complete recipe along with the instructions down in the description box below. And for more Christmas treats and Southern recipes, check out my Christmas treats playlist and Down Home Southern recipes playlist and my previous video, Biscoff Cookie Butter Cookies. I'll post the link to all 3 of those down in the description box below. So grab your seafood, your lima beans, your sausage, and get your pot heating up, sugar, because we're about to cook some Gullah Gumbo magic in my Southern kitchen. Here we go. Alright, my friends, the first step we're going to do is prep our vegetables. On my cutting board, I have the Holy Trinity, 1 large yellow onion, or you can use white, 2 stalks of celery, and 1 green bell pepper. I also have 3 cloves of garlic and 2 large tomatoes. We're going to chop the Trinity, dice the tomatoes, and mince the garlic. Make sure you remove the tops and bottoms and the inside of the tomatoes. We just need the shell. Alright, my friends, I am through prepping my Trinity, tomatoes, and garlic. Now we're going to set them aside while we work on our smoked meat. For this recipe, I'm using smoked sausage, or you can use smoked turkey wing, and I'm using a pound of andouille sausage. That's all I had on hand, but you can use regular smoked sausage. We're just going to slice them up into rounds. Okie dokie, I am through slicing up my sausage, and my sausage is pork and beef, or you can use chicken or turkey sausage. So now I'm going to place the sausage in the microwave for about 3 minutes to release the grease. Alright, my friends, I am through cooking my sausage, and off camera I drained the grease. So now everything is nice and prepped. We are ready to cook the gumbo. I have my large pot over here on my stove top, and my fire is on medium heat. We are going to make the roux. That's the secret to great gumbo. It's just a combination of fat and flour. We're going to add in 1 cup of canola oil, or you can use vegetable oil, and 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Give it a stir until it's well combined. You got to watch it and stir constantly, otherwise the roux will burn quickly. And remember, this is a light gumbo, so we're going to let it cook until it is light medium brown, about 15 minutes. Alright, my friends, this is what the roux looked like, a light to medium brown color. That's exactly what we want. Perfect. So now it's time to add in the Holy Trinity, our onions, celery, and bell peppers. Give it a stir until it's well incorporated. We're going to let the Trinity cook until they're translucent, about 5 minutes. My friends, I wish y'all was in the kitchen with me. It smells wonderful up in here. Nothing like the smell of onion, celery, and bell pepper cooking. And when we add the garlic, it's going to be extra magical. So now I am through cooking the Trinity. Time to add in the smoked sausage, our minced garlic and spices, 1 tablespoon of gumbo filet powder, a pinch of ground nutmeg, or you can use ground mace, 1 teaspoon each of ground ginger, onion powder, and garlic powder, 2 bay leaves, kosher salt, and black pepper, or you can use white pepper to taste. Stir until it's well blended. Going to let it cook for another 3 minutes. Alright, my friends, I am through cooking the sausage and spices, and it created a nice paste. Now it's time to add in our liquids. 3 cups of seafood stock, 3 cups of chicken broth, and 1 cup of water. We're also going to add in our diced tomatoes and stir until combined. So now I cut my fire up to high. All we do is bring it to a boil. Alright, my friends, the gumbo has came to a boil. So now I'm going to cut the fire down to medium-low, give it a stir, and let it cook for 1 hour. Stir occasionally and add more water if needed. I'll see y'all in an hour. Alright, my friends, our gumbo has been cooking for 1 hour, and I forgot to mention, if using a smoked turkey wing, add it in when you add in both stocks, water, and diced tomatoes. So now I reduced the heat to medium. Time to add in the lima beans. We're going to add in half of a 10-ounce bag, so that's 5 ounces of frozen lima beans that I thawed, or you can use the baby lima beans. Stir until it's well incorporated. So now we're going to cover the pot and let the gumbo cook for 2 hours. Your house is going to smell amazing. And while the gumbo's doing this thing, I'm going to chop up a half a cup of green onions and 2 tablespoons of fresh parsley. And we want the whites and the green parts. Alrighty, parsley and green onions are nice and chopped. We're going to set them aside. Going to add them into the gumbo later. Alright, my friends, let's check on the gumbo. Oh yes, it's looking good. And it smells heavenly up in this kitchen. So now 10 minutes before it's done, we're going to add in the seafood. But first, I'm going to taste it to see if it needs any more seasoning. Just a little bit more kosher salt and black pepper. Excellent. Stir it in until it's well blended. Time to add in the seafood. Going to add in 1 pound of fresh claw crab meat. And I removed the shells. And a pound of fresh large shrimp that I washed, peeled, and deveined. Stir them in. Oh, this is going to be a beautiful pot of gumbo. So now we're going to cover the pot again and let it continue to cook. And I'll bring you back. Ready for the grand finale? Here we go. Gorgeous! That looks amazing. So now we're going to add in our chopped parsley and green onions and stir until blended. And I cut the heat off. And if using the smoked turkey wing, remove it from the gumbo, shred the meat, and place it back into the gumbo along with the bone. And make sure you discard the bay leaves. And that's it, my friends. Our gumbo is ready to serve. And I got some rice over here. It's done cooking. I'm about to fix me up a bowl and give it a taste. Alright, my friends, I got my bowl of gumbo right here. Oh, my mouth's watering. And I'm serving it with some rice. And 2 more things we got to add to it. A sprinkling of chopped green onions and parsley. Just like that. Isn't that pretty? And there you have it, my friends. Gullah Gumbo. Don't that look good? You can add in some hot sauce too if you like. And look at the seafood and the sausage. Now it's time for the best part, the tasting. Here we go. I'm going to start with the sausage, crab, and lima bean. Look at that. Please have a bite. Has the right amount of seasoning. The crab meat, sausage, and lima beans are nice and tender. And that broth is phenomenal. Loaded with flavor. Oh, there's nothing like a good down-home low-country meal. This gumbo is incredible, my friends. Please give this recipe a try. This deserves another bite, and I'm going to grab me some rice and the shrimp. Sweet, succulent, perfectly cooked. Yum-o. Gullah Gumbo-licious. My friends, many thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video recipe, please give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And for more Southern magic in my kitchen, hit that subscribe button and click on the bell so that way you'll be notified when my new videos come out. Also, follow me on social media, Facebook, Ellen's Homemade Delights, and Instagram at Ellen Delights. And please send me an email, ellenshomemadelelights@gmail.com. I would love to see your beautiful creations with my recipes. And I'll see you next time. Let's eat. Much love. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. And happy holidays.